If you're buying a house, there's not really like a 5-star scale to check it out. There's not an Amazon for houses.
No, you really have to get an inspection. So here to explain why and the different kinds of inspections you might need, we want to welcome back Julie and Daniel from Desrochers Realty Group and EXP
Good to have you
Realty.
guys.
Hi, guys.
I would like to just, may I speak to the viewing audience at home very quickly?
Talk to them, they're right there.
Listen, we're going to talk about inspections, and I know that some of you are thinking this is a great time to get up and stretch my legs, but this, though it's not the sexiest housing segment, this is stuff that is critically important when you need things to work. So we will start, Daniel, with the seller's disclosure. This is where we need to confess all of our sins.
Yeah, I could tell you a lot of stories.
I bet you could.
It's 10 pages, and it is painful. I literally tell sellers, I'm like, this is going to be harder for you to do than painting your entire house prior to getting it ready. So,
what kind of things do you have to disclose?
well, so one of the common questions that a lot of people mess up on is, was there any work done to the home where a permit was required but not pulled?
Oh boy,
Okay?
oh boy.
And I guarantee you, so many people are doing stuff that they didn't even know needed a permit,
Right.
but
Sure.
so they check no. Then a buyer buys it, doesn't do an inspection because of some of the crazy stuff that's going on right now. They find out that there was work done without a permit. Well, now what?
So then
you're
the
facing a
person who
lawsuit.
sold it,
Oh my
yeah, you end up
gosh.
in like an arbitration scenario that is nasty.
But if you disclose it, if you say, yes, there was stuff done, and you say what it is, then the buyer gets to choose, they purchase, and then you're off of the hook of any liability.
Bingo.
Wow. So people think that by lying, they're doing the right thing. Turns out, guys,
if you're listening,
it's not the right
Well,
thing.
sometimes it's not even a lie. A lot of people don't realize it.
Yeah.
Like one not that long ago, somebody had pocket gophers during construction of a new house. Okay, got rid of them, never thought about it again, didn't put it on the disclosure. Buyer moves in, has pocket gophers 2 years later. Neighbor says, oh yeah, no, they had those when they first moved in. And guess what? Now you're paying for pocket gophers.
No.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know exactly what a pocket gopher is, but I don't think I want one.
No, I don't want one in my pocket. I can tell you that.
Girlfriend, you are
Oh,
preaching
boy.
to the choir.
Yeah.
Julie, now let's talk about inspections. I found this to be a sort of a nerve-wracking part of the process because the house that you really want, you hope that the inspection passes, and goodness gracious, you hope that the inspection for the house that you're selling goes okay as well. But some people aren't even getting them done right now because of the timing.
Right, well, and because of multiple offers. So you're having all these offers on properties, and some buyers are choosing to forego their inspection. So how do you compete with that, all those other buyers that are foregoing the inspection?
Are you recommending that,
Yeah, what do
or
you-
are you
We're
saying
not.
no?
No,
Yeah.
we're not. We do have buyers that do decide not to do them. We don't recommend it. But I think it's important that you know exactly what all your inspection rates are, what you should be doing for inspections. Then if you decide not to, you can waive it if you decide not to. If you say,
Yeah.
you know what, if there's a $50,000 thing that comes up that we didn't know about, we're okay with it because we really want the house.
Oh my gosh.
That's the whole thing.
That's
See,
really
that comes
interesting.
back to that seller's disclosure too. So a lot of buyers are waiving their inspection and relying on the disclosure to be true.
Oh.
Then they find out the disclosure is not true, and then you end up in court.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a whole thing. All right, now we're going to talk about some very non-sexy inspections. Believe it or not, there can be. Let's start with radon inspection. I remember this, and this can kind of come back to bite you. You have to wait around to see how it checks out.
You do. It takes 48 hours. And for people that don't know what radon is a harmful gas that comes from the earth, from the ground, and it is like the second leading cause of lung cancer.
Oh man.
So we want to make sure that the radon levels coming into the house aren't high. All the inspector does is they put a monitor in the house for 48 hours. It monitors the gases coming in for 48 hours. You get it at the end of the 48 hours, and it tells you whether they're high or not.
Yeah,
And
we
it's
did that at our old house.
Not a make it or break it, right? I mean, if that comes back
It's
positive,
not.
there's a system that you can put in place to alleviate
Yes,
that.
and it's not gobs and gobs of money.
But
It's,
that's
under
not part
$2,000.
of the general home inspection,
It's
Julie.
not. You
That's
have to
something
request
know.
that,
Yeah, the
yes.
general home inspection is going to be like, that's the big one where they go in for hours and they
Look
do
at the attic,
Right.
roofs, decks, all that stuff.
Okay, then there's the chimney inspection.
Oh, boy.
You want people to do that if they have a wood burning fireplace?
Absolutely, yes, because a lot of these homes are getting older. So, you know, you're in a South Minneapolis home, it has an older chimney, and what happens is those liners start to break down, and then it's harmful to have a fire in the chimney. You're not going to know that by a visual inspection, so you have to have a chimney company come in and they scope it with a camera.
Oh, boy.
So they put a camera down there, they can see if there's a problem with it, and you can get that taken care of by the seller up front or get money for it to take care of it on your own.
Yeah.
Those can be big bucks though. You can easily get into the $10, $12, $15,000 range for a chimney.
Oh my gosh.
Big money.
Let me tell you where I don't want a camera. In the sewer line. Daniel,
yeah,
but a
you
sewer
do.
line
That's
inspection, another one of the things that you should really do.
I just deleted the sewer line video that was in my Google Drive from my old house because I would see that very image when I go into my Google Drive, and I was like, this is a terrible experience for me to look at this every time I open this up.
You actually do want to scope that. You definitely gotta scope that. No, it's another one of those big things. Like if you don't do it and you find out down the road that there's a problem in there, they could be digging up your yard and the street. You could end up with another $10,000, $15,000 bill for a new sewer line. So having it scoped to make sure there's no big cracks or holes in it. A lot of the older homes do have like roots growing in them and stuff, and to be honest, they just tend to clean those out and it just keeps on flowing.
Yeah.
But if there's a big crack or something and something is shifted, some of them are made of clay, it could be big money, so you want to do it.
This is a good reminder too, to go through the pain initially. Like you don't want to get any of these, but if you get them now and make sure that they're taken care of, you avoid a much bigger pain and much pricier price tag at the end of all this. So do your homework in that regard. I thought I could have all the fun I would ever have by talking about sewer lines, but I would like to talk about a moisture test, Dana, before you go. What in the world is that?
Well, yeah, pretty much what it says. If you get moisture in the walls, it can be very expensive. And typically we'll see it with bad flashing around windows and more often on a stucco type home.
Yeah.
Stuff that was built, like more in the 90s and stuff like that. But the moisture gets in behind because of bad flashing or sometimes bad products, sometimes bad insulation, and it literally rots from the inside out. We had a client, they were standing on their deck and the whole deck just peeled right off the house because all the bolts that were holding the deck were into the wood behind the stucco. All the wood behind the stucco was gone.
Oh my gosh.
So they literally drill little holes in the stucco and put in a little probe to test the moisture in there, and if you don't do that, that can literally come into the $100,000, $200,000 bill to rip all that exterior off, rebuild the house, put it back there. Like, big money. You definitely want to do that.
I think it's really good to get your perspective on not waiving inspections. And even though it feels like the market's wild and everyone's doing it, and we're never
Take a
going to get a
breath.
house if we say we're going to do the inspections, to really take a moment and get some advice from the experts. So this was really helpful, you guys. Thank you so
Good to be
much.
with you guys.
If you would like Julie and Daniel and the team at Desrochers Realty Group and EXP Realty to help you sell, buy, or build a home, you can find their contact information. It's on TwinCitiesLive.com. The entire Twin Cities Live staff has used them.
There are realtors.